15 plus pop legends of the 80s and 90s, then and now revealed. Big hair, big hits, and even bigger drama. Pop legends of the 80s and 90s didn't just sing the soundtrack of our youth, they lived it. But what happened when the spotlight dimmed? From the stage to real life, we're checking in on the icons who rocked your mixtapes and ruled your Walkman. Some stayed legends, others became surprises. Stick around, your jaw might drop on number 11. 1. Belinda Carlisle. Belinda Carlisle was the voice of sunshine and heartbreak wrapped in one. As the lead singer of the Go-Go's, she helped shape 80s pop punk, then broke away with solo hits like Heaven is a Place on Earth that felt like instant movie montages. She quietly stayed in the music scene, even moving to Thailand and embracing Buddhism. Belinda might not crave the spotlight, but her hits still shine bright. 2nd, cyndilauper. Cyndi Lauper danced into the 80s with neon hair, striped stockings, and an anthem that made every girl feel unstoppable. But there's more to her than girls just want to have fun. She conquered Broadway with kinky boots, championed LGBTQ+ rights long before it was mainstream, and proved she could rock a mic and a cause. Today, she's a firecracker with a Grammy, Emmy, and zero chill, just how we like her. 3rd, Madonna. Madonna didn't just break the rules, she rewrote the playbook. With hits like Vogue and Like a Prayer, she turned controversy into chart gold. From cone bras to spiritual retreats, she kept the world guessing. Fast forward to today, Madonna's still on tour, still posting wild selfies, and still reinventing herself like it's a sport. She's basically the boss level of pop legends. Botox? Maybe. Boring? Never. 4. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie didn't just sing love songs, he defined them. From Hello to All Night Long, his smooth voice and charm carried through the 80s like velvet. Post-Commodores, he soared solo and won Grammys doing it. Today, he's a mentor on American Idol, casually proving you can age like fine wine while staying cooler than everyone in the room. Seriously, the man hasn't missed a beat or a hair appointment. 5. Janet Jackson. Janet wasn't just Michael's little sister. She was and is a force all her own. With fierce choreography and fearless themes, her albums like Control and Rhythm Nation, 1814, lit up the charts and challenged norms. A Super Bowl, oops, and years of media scrutiny didn't dim her light. In recent years, she's become a mother, returned to the stage and reminded the world quietly but powerfully who the legend truly is. 6. Ricky Martin, the king of the Latin pop explosion. Before Livin' La Vida Loca made your radio sweat, Ricky was charming the world in Menudo. His 1999 breakout turned every dance floor into a Latin pop inferno. But it wasn't all glitter. Martin's journey included a powerful coming out moment that inspired millions. Today, he's still performing, still stylish, and still making the world feel like it's summer forever. Side note, he barely ages. Seriously, what's his moisturizer? Shedma Patbenatar. Patbenatar was the rebel queen of 80s pop rock. With hits like Love is a Battlefield and We Belong, she mixed toughness with tender vocals and made shoulder pads look empowering. She never stopped touring and was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2022. These days, she and husband Neil Giraldo still rock arenas and remind everyone that real legends don't fade, they just go louder. 8. Billyocean. With a voice smoother than a sunset, Billyocean rode the 80s waves with Caribbean Queen and Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car. His songs were made for road trips, roller rinks, and karaoke glory. After a brief pause from fame, Billy returned with soulful tours and new albums. His groove, still golden. His smile, still contagious. Billy proves good vibes are timeless. 9. Annielennox. As one half of the Eurythmics, Annielennox gave us cool synths and chilly stares, but her voice, pure fire. With Sweet Dreams, she defined the 80s new wave, and with her solo work, she took on deeper, more soulful territory. She's now an activist, a humanitarian, and still looks like she could freeze time with one icy gaze. Annie doesn't do trends, she transcends them. Desata Paulaabdul. She's still got it. Before she was judging reality TV and clapping awkwardly on live broadcasts, Paulaabdul was choreographing Janet Jackson and topping charts with hits like Opposites Attract. She mixed dance, pop, and sass like nobody else. Her career paused for a while, but Paula moonwalked back onto our screens in the 2000s with American Idol. These days, she still pops up for performances and proves once a pop queen, always a pop queen. 11th Seal, the voice that floated on the wind. Seal's voice could melt glaciers, and probably did in the 90s. Best known for Kiss from a Rose, aka the dramatic soundtrack to every emotional movie moment ever. He delivered raw soul with a polished pop edge. Beyond music, he became a tabloid staple during his marriage to supermodel Heidi Klum. These days, he's mellow, mentoring on talent shows and still slipping out smooth ballads like a ninja in silk. If this trip down memory lane is making you smile, go ahead and click that like button. And hey, don't be shy. Subscribe for some more nostalgia goodness. We're just getting started. 12. Debbie Gibson, the teen pop royalty turned Broadway belle. Debbie Gibson wasn't just a teen idol, she was a teen genius. Writing and producing her own hits at 16, she gave us Electric Youth and Only in My Dreams, long before TikTok trends were a thing. While her mainstream fame faded, she re-emerged on Broadway, reality TV, and even dropped new music in 2021. Debbie never really left. She just switched stages and kept the glitter. Onuchunju Martika. Martika stormed the late 80s with Toy Soldiers, a haunting ballad that still sneaks up in nostalgic playlists and Eminem samples. She had the voice, the hair, and the edge. But after a brief flash of fame, she retreated from the spotlight. Turns out she's been writing behind the scenes and occasionally re-emerging for indie projects. Quiet, underrated, but unforgettable, Martika is the definition of a hidden gem. 14. Tiffany. Tiffany ruled the mall tours before it was cool, or even a marketing strategy. With her hit, I Think We're Alone Now, she became a teenage phenomenon, winning hearts one shopping center at a time. Fame faded fast, but she never gave up music. Tiffany rebranded, explored country and rock, and now tours for nostalgic fans and curious Gen Zs. She's proof that pop may fade, but passion doesn't. 15. Gloriaestefan. Before there was Latin crossover pop, Gloriaestefan was blazing the trail. With Miami's Sound Machine, she brought rhythm to the mainstream and had us all doing the conga. But behind the joy was grit. She survived a tour bus crash in 1990 that nearly ended her career. She fought back with rehab, hits, and humility. Today, she's an author, activist, and is still making us dance and feel something. 16. Terencetrentdarby, the icon who vanished and reemerged. With a voice like Marvin and moves like Prince, Terencetrentdarby exploded onto the late 80s scene with Wishing Well and Sign Your Name. He was bold, brilliant, and mysteriously vanished. Turns out he legally changed his name to Sananda Maitreya, moved to Europe, and continued creating music on his own terms. No label, no hype, just vibes. He went from pop star to enigma, and honestly, that's kind of legendary. 17th paulacole. Where has she been? Writing magic, actually. Best known for I Don't Want to Wait, yes, the Dawson's Creek anthem. Paulacole brought brainy lyrics and aching vocals to 90s airwaves. While she didn't chase chart fame like others, she doubled down on artistry. Teaching at Berklee College of Music and releasing thoughtful albums under the radar, she stayed true to herself. Paula might be low-key now, but her music still hits like a journal you forgot you wrote. 18. Kylieminoque. Kylie Minogue started on Aussie soap operas, but quickly moonwalked into global pop stardom with The Locomotion. From disco diva to dance floor goddess, Kylie reinvented herself again and again, never missing a beat. Even after a battle with breast cancer, she bounced back stronger, releasing albums, slaying tours, and proving that glitter is, in fact, a survival strategy. In 2023, she hit big with Padam Padam, Long Live the Sparkle. 19. Lisalisa, the freestyle's fearless frontwoman. In the mid-80s, Lisalisa and Cult Jam brought Latin flair to New York's freestyle scene with hits like I Wonder If I Take You Home and Head to Toe. She was strong, street smart, and seriously ahead of her time. Though the spotlight shifted, she never stopped performing. Today, Lisa's still rocking the mic at throwback shows, proudly representing the era when boomboxes and beats ruled the block. You're Me, Boy George. With eyeliner sharper than his sass, Boy George painted the 80s in bold strokes. As Culture Club's frontman, he delivered hits like Do You Really Want to Hurt Me while turning gender norms upside down. After wild years, arrests, and a lot of soul-searching, he's now a sober, sharp-witted mentor on shows like The Voice UK. George went from tabloid target to cultural treasure, and he's still got that hat. There you have it. Pop legends who didn't just ride the wave, they were the wave. Some changed the sound of a decade, others faded from view, only to return with new voices, new lives, or quiet legacies. Fame may be fleeting, but pop icons, they echo in mixtapes, memories, and that moment when a song hits just right. If these stories moved you, smash like and hit subscribe to honor these legends and drop a comment with the next legend you'd like us to spotlight. We've got more music-packed content coming your way, so stay tuned, stay awesome, and keep the rock spirit alive. Thanks for watching.